real quick. Let me bust this down. Hey, the name of this video is gonna be called You Don't Find That Suspicious. Hey, IUIC brothers, I got to use this one. Y'all don't mind, do y'all? Cause that's y'all example that y'all be using in y'all video. I got to use this one. Watch this here. We finna get on Pastor Porchop. Watch this here. So you don't find that suspicious that I showed you who the new covenant for, and you been going to church for 40 years and you did not know that. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious that you thought the new covenant was for the whole world. And I showed you that it say Israel in the new covenant, and you never saw that. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious that the Euphrates River dried up a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and it said it in Revelation 16-12 that was gonna happen, and it dried up, and you don't know nothing about that. The river dried up, bro. That's a prophecy that was written in Revelation. It was made in Genesis, and you went to church and it happened. You've been going to church 2 years after that happened, and he never brought that up. You don't find that suspicious? That's a whole prophecy, bro. You don't find that suspicious? Huh? I'm sick of you big-head Negroes. I'm sick of you pastor niggas. I'm sick of the whole flock, the congregation, everybody that, but I'm on y'all neck. I'm on y'all neck, bro. You don't find that suspicious? You don't know what sin is. How you know you're not seeing it right now? Right now. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious that you think the law is done for? Well, it ain't no such thing as sin then. If all we need is faith, it's no such thing as sin. You don't find that suspicious? That makes sense to you? But y'all so smart. Y'all so smart. You don't even know what sin is, but you so smart. You don't find that suspicious that he told you the old law done for? But he reading you Malachi 3:8 that's in the old law that he told you that was done for? It ain't done for when it come to tithe. But when it come to Sabbath and holy days, it's done for. You don't find that suspicious? You so smart, you don't find that suspicious? And I'm talking about all Sunday goers, whether I know you or don't. You don't find that suspicious? All you Negroes is lost. Suit-wearing, abomination-walking Negro. Y'all niggas is lost. Lost. You don't find that suspicious? You don't know nothing about the ceremonial law, the dietary law, the moral law, the civil law, the sacrificial law. All you know is about is that one. All you know about is the sacrificial law. You don't know about the other laws. You don't know nothing about that. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious that he told you when Christ died, the law is done for. We don't have to follow the law no more. When thou shalt not kill is in the law, that you saying we don't have to follow. You don't find that suspicious? We don't have to follow the law no more because Christ died. When thou shalt not kill, steal, and commit adultery is in the law. We don't have to follow that no more. You don't find that suspicious? Why none of you Negroes don't know who the real Gentiles is? Huh? Why y'all don't know that? Why none of you niggas don't know the Samaritan woman is Northern Kingdom? Why none of you niggas don't know the centurion man is Northern Kingdom? Why none of y'all know that? Huh? You don't find it suspicious that the transatlantic slave trade is prophecy that was written in the Bible and you could Google that and you know nothing about that? You don't find that suspicious? Huh? You don't find it suspicious that the white man can get right on the internet and tell you the true children of God and we gotta pull you dumb niggas' teeth? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find it suspicious that you get 80, 90 years old and the white man gotta tell you change your diet when God gave you a dietary law? You don't find that suspicious? Huh? You don't find it suspicious that they paying $500 a gram for your melanin? Huh? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find it suspicious that they sprinkling things in the air or building towers in the air to try to cover the sun so you won't get your vitamin D? You don't find that suspicious, but you so smart. You don't find that suspicious? Huh? What's wrong with you niggas? What is wrong with y'all? You think Esau love you? Huh? You don't find it suspicious that police brutality only happen to your people? Huh? You don't find that suspicious? What's wrong with you niggas? What is these people teaching y'all? They ain't teaching y'all nothing. They ain't teaching y'all nothing. I done flew past a bunch of you niggas. Y'all been going to church for the last 40 years, and I done flew past you niggas. Y'all don't know nothing.